So yeah, after you guys clear out the nursery, you guys migrated to the southern part of the temple, and there was a door with a phrase that had said, "Foes don't proceed, only friends shall we be." When Melanie, who was checking out the door, opened the door, there were two ghostly hands, and she decided to shake the hands, and they let her through. And then they let anybody else through, whoever shook their hands. So that
That
was
only worked
easy
once.
enough.
Well, I tried to shake more hands, but it wasn't successful after that.
No, it wasn't. No, that part was not successful. So when you went into the hallway, you guys had discovered that there were a bunch of statues, more murals, and there's a set of double doors at the end. You were examining the murals, which depicted some aspects of the Minotaur War and what the Aen Fedidir had to do during that time. When the two ghosts came out, a couple statues came animated, and everything was going great until the statues they decided to give you sermons, and your ears decided to bleed. But you guys are fine. And then afterwards, you went through a door towards the west, and there was a goat with a lantern and a hand in its mouth. And then the
And
goat
y'all went ham.
and then you decided the goat tried to run away. And then you guys killed the goat. And that's where we are. Before then, you had decided, maybe we should take a break. Because we're fucked up.
Well, I believe the idea of a break was floated, but most people disagreed. Although Tilda would have absolutely agreed with Edric. Edric, is it a long E or a short E?
It is a
I think
long
it's a long E.
It is
Long
Edric.
E. Edric. Okay.
The tactical retreat.
Good old Eddie.
Edie. Good old
Ah.
Edie. Yeah, so would have been like, if only, when he brought up, don't you guys plan? It's like, oh, yeah, no.
No.
Tilda would have absolutely been like, oh, we try. We try, and then we fail.
It's true.
So what do you guys want to do now?
So we're at this like creepy altar, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
It's there's lots of dried
Well,
blood.
some of us are.
Um,
3 of you are.
Mel still has no idea.
yeah. So Mel will follow everybody. Hold on, my mouse is. I don't have a mouse. I've got a touchpad. Mel will come in and be like, "What's up, guys?" And be like, "Oh, that's gross." Um. Should we maybe see what's going on over there?
Over where, darling?
The bloody altar that's in front of us?
I use divine sense, but I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion of what will come back.
Welcome to do so. I will be right here.
Where you?
I'm not going to use divine sense. I only have 2 yet left, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is desecrated.
I mean,
what would make you think that?
That is a very strong hypothesis.
All my paladin senses are tingling, and by tingling I mean it's just somebody behind me with the textbook thwapping me up the side of the head repeatedly, saying it's desecrated ground.
As young you is saying, "Is this desecrated?" Teacher comes behind you. Whack. Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, let me describe what you see in front of you. It is an altar. It is about 12 feet long, 4 feet high, It is made of a red, like the picture. It is well. It was made of a white marble at one point.
Hmm,
It's a little red tinged at the moment,
sure.
probably because of lots of blood that's been on it. And
Is there
You said it's dried blood, though,
it's
right?
dried blood. Like, it doesn't look like there hasn't been any recent sacrificing. So the blood is dry.
Okay.
is there any iconography carved into it?
Mm-hmm. You have a couple. You know, you have the symbol of Tamara on it.
Uh-huh.
It looks like a lot of the runes, the original runes, have been scratched out. There are some new carvings into it. These runes, Edric and Tilda, and anybody with any knowledge of what's that? Any knowledge of Infernal, we'll see that it is not Inferno, but it's Inferno like script.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Can
Uh,
I tell what it says?
It's not like actual lettering. It looks like the runes are carved in a way that resemble Infernal script, but these seem to be like maybe runes, whether they are currently active, it's hard to tell.
Gotcha.
Are they potentially like? Could we sort of surmise that they might be, sort of precursors to the current infernal language script? So, you know, like how Greek lettering is sort of a precursor to English. You know, you can sort of, when you look at Greek alphabets, the Greek alphabet, you can kind of see like where we might have started, you know,
Yeah.
turning like, oh, this letter into A or B or whatever.
It's more like these are magical runes containing very similar like symbols found in the Infernal alphabet, but they're not letters themselves.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kind of like fucked up A, fucked up Z, that kind of thing.
yeah. That really cool S you used to draw back in high school.
Yeah, the cool S symbol.
I never knew how to draw the cool
So
S.
it's just
Oh yeah, I can't draw it either.
it's just
can't do it.
regular runes in an infernal style for flair.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Can we tell what the runes are for then?
Oh, yeah. Simple Arcana check would probably suffice.
Or just a simple
I'll help
one?
you.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm looking at it too, so
Advantage.
Advantage.
Why do I have two sets of why do I have two sets of skills on my page?
Your sheet loaded like that for me. When I initially opened it, it closed it, reopened it again, and it was fine.
Okay.
I don't know why it did that.
Well, I will do Arcana. Close. And
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that like I'm thinking it didn't like open up all the way or like load all completely when you essentially requested to do something, because it's done that to me before.
well, I got a 37, I think.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Yes,
You did.
37.
You did get a 37. What was your question about their like what they could be used for?
Yeah, what are the runes what are they there for?
Oh, what
and
are they
I
there
still
for?
have an entire set of guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Yes, so what are they there for?
So as with altars that are usually dealt, that usually deal with sacrificing,
Sure.
this looks like a kind of you would expect, offering altars that that usually deal in sacrificing to be like, the scripture. It has something to do with offering the thing that has been sacrificed to a deity or some kind of higher power of the sort. This as you're looking around and you're I assume you're checking it out, but you're not checking it out by touching it.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
No.
that's fair.
I will move forward on my broom so that I'm not stepping in the dried blood either.
Okay, that's fair. You given by the pattern of the runes, you hypothesize that this isn't actually a sacrificial altar at all. The runes are arranged in a way where it symbolizes something along the lines of binding something. What? You're not sure. Now, why there's that much blood on the altar and on the floor itself, you're not sure.
I mean, I would guess that there was some sort of sacrifice to do the binding. If I mean, that seems like a reasonable idea, maybe.
That is possible.
Binding is for that creepy kid.
Maybe.
Creepy kid.
The creepy
kid in
giant voodoo doll.
Well, there's also that the kid in the paint and the carvings and stuff.
He wasn't creepy. He's just dragony.
Well, his nursery was creepy.
I'll give you that.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at cats.
Yep, we all are. By the way, Mallory, you're muted if you didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
thanks. Right before I started the video, Odin was essentially holding Hades down and forcibly bathing him, and Hades was like biting his ear.
Forcibly what him?
Like bathing him.
Bathing
Like,
him. Okay.
They're grooming. So,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And right before that, Odin was cleaning out Hades' ears for some reason. So, you know.
Oh,
you know.
right. Yeah. How's his mite medication thing going?
Oh, his ears are clear.
Yeah.
They just have some wax in them. So he's been shaking his head to work it out. I've just been hesitant on touching them because, I don't want to fuck it up again. But I think it's probably fine.
It's just so cute.
It is very cute.
Yeah. Just
My husband
brothers.
walked through the room and I was like, "Look at these kitties," and he was like, "I don't know why you're showing me these kitties."
Oh.
Because they're cute.
Why wouldn't you show him these kitties?
Well, in his defense, there was no reference. No context. I was just like, "Phone, look." So it was probably confusing.
I show my husband kitties all the time.
Oh, we specifically we save stuff on like Reddit and Instagram and stuff to show each other like cute videos, or people doing real dumb shit. Those two things basically.
True love.
Exactly. Got to keep the romance alive.
Okay.
I loved it. Okay, I love that at one point Hades was just like, "I'm just gonna bite your toes." Oh no, the back kicks. Okay, sorry. I'm listening.
We're listening. We're just also watching. Sorry. So
That's fine.
the altar has binding runes on it, and a shit ton of blood.
Yep.
Okay, fun. Oh, bye.
Would, and I'm not telling anybody to cast it or anything, but would a use of identify let us know anything about the binding that had happened? Just with the way identify works with that sort of thing?
Let
a good question.
me see. If the magic is still active, yeah, it could be that the magic is no longer active on this altar. I mean, you could give it a shot if
Sure.
you wish.
Okay, can I find a corner of the altar that doesn't have blood on it? Like the teensiest amount of marble or rock or whatever this altar is made out of is enough for me.
Oh,
Just
you're
like
close.
somewhere where I could place my finger that it won't be touching age-old, like centuries-old blood.
If everybody's taking a look at this, you could tell, like, probably your best spot is probably underneath the altar. You know, because things were probably like, you know, if somebody was sacrificed on top of it, you know, blood runs down, but it doesn't run around the underneath. So your best bet's probably there. A la physics of
I feel like
viscous fluids.
I feel like I'm being punked right now. But Tilda will very hesitantly and under great duress gently poke a finger up underneath the altar.
I mean, you can look at the underneath first. There's still enough space under, like, kind of like underneath. Like, there's a very it's not a giant slab of stone. There's like a small gap you can take a look.
Assume that I looked first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not much blood down there.
You do find the elf Asheton Kushar. Who
Don't know who that is. I don't
it's a joke
understand
about
the
punked.
joke.
Maybe he didn't do punked. I don't remember.
Asheton. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
it took me a minute. Like,
Ashton
wait,
Well,
Got
Ashton
it.
Kutcher. Okay. Yeah, that also took me a while.
I was trying to make it not too obvious, but apparently I went too far.
Indeed, you did.
Yep. It's too confusing.
All right.
Small minds.
Identify as a ritual.
Okay, so there's not any magic left in this altar. That much you can tell.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's it. While
mundane.
So while you guys are looking at this altar, what are the rest of you doing? Whoever's not checking
I
out
prestidigitate my finger. The finger that was touching the thing. I just prestidigitate it real quick.
Okay.
I'm helping Tilda with the altar just in case something happens, so I can react with either healing or cleansing or whatever needs to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there with her.
Just watching out for my goats.
There is a herd of
Your goat?
Son of a bitch!
No other goats come down the hallway during this time. I will ask you for a perception check while you are looking down this hallway, listening down this hallway.
Can I get in on that? Because that's essentially what I was going to be doing too.
Yeah, sure.
God, why is... loud. Okay, I hit send. I hit roll.
Oh, okay,
I think
cool.
I think it's thinking about it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
It is eerily quiet.
Alright.
There's some like drafts in the distance. But it is very, very, very quiet. Oh, just to point out, right above you, Rain, that is a, hold on. That is a sarcophagus.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
How
That's a
interesting.
sarcophagus, and this is a sarcophagus.
You get a sarcophagus.
And
You get a sarcophagus. You.
Everybody gets a sarcophagus.
Is there anything upon the sarcophaguses to indicate what sort of like who is contained within them?
Oh yeah, they're Rain, at the one that is right
Or
above.
what, I guess. Sorry.
No, that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. Rain, the one above you says. Let me get mine now. The one above you, there's a inscription in Draconic. You can read Draconic, correct?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I can. Yes, I can.
That one says Zoe Lawson. Looks like appears to be the name of the person entombed in this sarcophagus.
What a mundane and
Zoe Lawson sounds like an Instagram influencer.
right, exactly. I'm like, okay.
I think all types.
I mean, not everybody's name has to be like this grandiose thing. Some people can just have normal sounding names.
Yeah, but it's not even like
Sounds sus.
The Tiffany problem.
yeah.
I mean, would like a Tammy Lynn Smith
No.
be in
No. That's the thing. It would be it's too modern. If you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem, is that it just sounds like it's not even like, Bess Smith or something like that, Like, Zoe Lawson just sounds too modern.
My mind, of course, was lost and immediately went to Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Anyways, there are some like there is a smaller inscription on it if you want to take a closer look.
Yeah, I'll take a closer look.
Okay. If you take a closer look, there is a date on the sarcophagus. Looks like this person died in their late 20s. And it does cite there is a battle site engraved on it. It says felled at the Battle of now that I'm looking at my writing, I don't know why. Bull Skull Mountain. Yeah,
Full skull.
yeah. But yeah, that's about it. There's some nice the sarcophagus probably was once very 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 nicely decorated with carvings. they're still there. There's a couple flowers
Getting's
and
beds worn
whatnot.
down and stuff.
Huh?
Like but that's like worn away.
Yeah,
kind
it's a little worn away.
of.
Does it look worn away or like it's been fucked with?
The face.
The face.
The face, yes,
what?
that's the better
Why
word.
don't you roll an investigation check for me?
I am currently outside. Would you possibly be able to?
I was
roll with
saying that
me?
to
Can
Rain
you-
if Rain wanted to do that.
Oh, okay.
Well, obviously,
Can you not hear the crickets whenever Lynn speaks? Those are some loud ass crickets.
obviously,
did it-
Melanie was pointing
really?
out Terrain.
You guys can hear the crickets behind me?
Yep.
I
Yes,
thought it was jingling of your dog's collars.
That's what I thought.
Oh no, that's crickets. Yeah.
Are you sure you're just not making cricket noises into the? Because that is pretty fucking loud.
Yeah, it really is.
It's I think there's some cicadas out right now too.
That'd do it.
23.
Do I need to mute myself when I'm not talking? Does it come through when I'm not talking?
No, it's only
No.
when you're talking.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a very nice ambience.
It doesn't look like it's been tampered with. It looks like it's just been a natural wearing away. And given how old this place is, that's not unusual.
And does it have a nice thick layer of dust on it?
There is a nice thick layer of dust on this one.
Excellent. The next one is broken ass. I haven't gone down that far, but I can see it.
Okay, so you're checking out a sarcophagi. You guys, and you and Zaitari as well, and the
Actually,
rest
she's checking out a sarcophagal.
You guys doing anything else?
What does the one that's closer to me and Edric say? If I may be so bold as to ask.
Yeah, let me. Alright, so this one, number. This one says.
Joey Lawson felled at the Battle of Skull Ball Mountain.
It's a family crypt.
The family
Yep.
crypt, of course.
Ooh, sorry.
Yep, that's okay.
Now, is there any way that we can use? And I'm not necessarily would be able to do that because I'm not maybe book enough. But is there any way that we could look at like the naming conventions, the art on this, and have any idea how old it might be?
Maybe. Could you give me a suggestion of how you would do that?
I was thinking like, okay, so obviously names evolve over time, as do art styles. So we don't have carbon dating, but we do have a long written history, and we know what region this is in. And so I was thinking maybe like we could say, oh, well, this is a style of name that might have been from this person if they lived here 2 centuries ago, or something like that. Like, does it seem like it?
That feels really valid for like a knight and a noble
Mm-hmm.
to
Kind of like
be
how, like,
able to
100 years
recall
ago.
knowledge. Yeah.
100 years ago, there were a ton of dudes named Leslie and Marion, and now you
Yeah.
don't see any dudes named Leslie and
Mhm.
Marion.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, and I was also thinking, even if it's just something as vague as like, you know, the peoples that lived here in that time. So like, at a certain time of, you know, the history of this area, well, you know, it was full of elves or whatever. I don't know.
All right. Well, so this one is Aim Hillflame. fell at the Battle of Honor Fist. And this looks like this person died in their 50s.
Edric's not going to know any of this, but it's a suggestion he'll make to the group of for those who are entombed here. Are these folk heroes of yours? Are these anyone of import to your history?
History check, I assume.
Oh yeah, sure.
Could Mel also do that?
Oh,
she's
shit.
got a reasonable amount of history
Either way.
information she has had to learn.
Yeah, you could do that as well. First, they're both 16, so.
Yep. I was saying either way, it's 34.
These names, the places, and the people do not ring any bells.
In which case, to Edric's question, Tilda simply shakes her head and says, no, darling, never heard of these folks or even these places. What is the one closer to me? Aen Fedidir?
Aen Hillflame.
Hillflame.
Right.
Okay.
Roll a history check maybe on the places, like if they're Feywild places.
Oh yeah, sure. You can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I doubt they are, and I doubt I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh.
Oof.
Yeah, +0.
Unfortunately,
You could have gotten lucky.
this place definitely gives you more of the heebie-jeebies that makes it hard to concentrate.
Yeah. Well, everything's like desecrated here, so.
Well, if there's nothing else here, Rain, have you discovered any other? I'm gonna say this over the brooch. Have you discovered anything else? I can't see you, so I presume you're scouting ahead.
I just relay the name and locations of the sarcophagi or gal. Yeah. And nothing else has been seen.
I will tell you, on your on Hillflame's sarcophagi, it does look more dwarven-esque. Rain, on yours, it does. The designs, the patterns seem more human, maybe half elven. There is a couple lines of elven script, but they don't really make any sense because words have been worn away in between. But you can make out a couple letters of the elven alphabet.
Okay. Elves,
So
dwarves.
Mel would like to go into the room with the sarcophagus, sarcophagi, sarcophagals, etc., and she's gonna say, with all of the undead nonsense that's going on, do you think these are even occupied? And she's gonna try to open one.
What,
Right?
darling? Perhaps you
I just
don't do that.
grabbed the broom by like the bristles and just pulled Tilda behind me.
No. Look, we should probably know if they're not here, then they're wandering around, right? So,
Does it matter?
I mean, I guess. Well,
I'm
mean,
very
the
good at fighting
justice
undead,
pretty
and
thick.
usually most of them are not intelligent enough to close the doors after they walk through them.
oh, that's
But-
very valid.
If you disturb them,
Okay, valid. I understand. I'll stop trying to open this. Sorry.
Not to mention disease and
mm-hmm.
stuff of that nature.
Understood.
I like go with the bristles of the burn.
Thank you.
I have to go back to an earlier question, which is planning and making plans and conferring with each other prior to action. Is that something you all are open to, perhaps?
Sure. What do you want to plan about?
Protocols in terms of floating ideas past each other so as to not needlessly endanger the group. The lifting the lid is a perfect example.
I didn't do it. I was talking about it while
But you were about to.
Oh, I mean, you're all right here. You could have easily said, "Hey, don't do that."
I'm just saying, if we open the lines of communication now, it'll be a lot smoother in the future.
I agree.
To be
Okay,
fair,
okay.
it's just kind of something that that's Melanie.
Sorry, I'll try to
I
do
kind
more,
of give Edric
impulse
a look
control.
like. I give Edric a look like, do you see what I'm dealing with here?
And to be fair, our methods have worked quite well so far.
Have they?
Yeah, we're alive.
None of us are dead.
What degree is the success luck?
Almost 100%.
Well, I mean, I took the feat, but
Mayhaps instead of going to immediately do something, you have methods of communication, correct? I've seen you use little pieces of jewelry for that. Perhaps instead of immediately going to take the action, instead you say, "Hey guys, how do you feel about this idea that I have?" Of course, if we're not in immediate danger, don't do this. If we're in immediate danger, act accordingly, but like as of right now, getting input is a part of a team process.
I understand.
You for your wisdom,
So,
Edric.
I'm a
So-
soldier first, and you cannot be a good soldier without teamwork.
So, Rain, what do you think about scouting ahead? A few,
can do.
say 30 to 50 feet from here.
To go forward here. Do I go? You see, Rain will. I mean, we can talk, but footsteps loud enough to tell that. Oh yeah, she's.
I love that we said, let's plan, and instead of just doing, and then
That's a plan. We also have a. Rain will say over the brush. We also have a distinct. When we do plan, we do tend to get into analysis paralysis as well. And then everything goes tits up anyways. And we're right back where we started.
yep, see, that too.
There's a sort of method to
And-
planning, like a actual like philosophy and study. It's fine. We don't have to do it immediately, but it's just a suggestion.
All right. So the ways you could go, there's this hallway down here. Rain, you would have seen this door because you're over here. So there's like a door over here. There's those double doors on the way back from that hallway. There's a door over here, and there's a door over here.
Did you ping that there was something down this way?
Oh, and there's a staircase over here.
Okay.
Let me reveal more of that because you're like right at the bottom of it. Trying to see, you'll see there's that way, and there's a hallway that goes that way. What would you like to do?
An excellent
Well,
question.
I'll report the racing chance. I would suggest we go up the stairs since it's not going to require us to open the door. And, potentially alert something to our opponents. It'll be easier to traverse. And getting feedback, I will go up the stairs.
Okay.
Can I look at your ears?
You can roll a stealth check for me, please.
Yep, I will. Why did I close it? 7 years along, you think we'd learn. Oh, wait, I didn't close it. Damn me, I just hit it.
So,
Stop.
what order are we following Rain in, by the way?
Oh,
Hot damn.
she disappears. So in this room over here, to your left, Rain, instead of this is more typical for mausoleums who don't have the sarcophagi that are laid out side by side. These are also sarcophagi, but they're stacked in the shelving units. One would suspect.
Oh, I've seen this before, guys. If you touch these, they'll wake up. But if you sneak and you stab them with your iron dagger that you made, you can raise your sneak score really well.
Is that how that works?
Rain, give me a perception check.
Jesus.
See, at least we're not in D&D 1 yet,
Yeah.
and that is sufficient. It looks like a lot of these bones, some of the bodies have been tampered with. And when I mean tampered with, I mean the removal of.
I'm sorry, what's been removed?
Bodies. Because there are a couple bones.
Well, how do we know they were over there?
They left a couple bones. Like you see a couple
Oh.
ribs, and you see a few finger bones, and the smaller bones, that have been left behind. But the main canvas of the skeletal structures some of them have been removed.
This is the place where we fought the giant bony tidal wave, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely where it came from.
There are also
Seems
some
likely.
sarcophagi here and here. It's not. You've been through enough dungeons to realize you may have stumbled into the mausoleum section of this temple.
Excellent.
Stumbled.
This will be good for it.
Just gonna remove these statues.
So in this mausoleum section, I guess I'd like to look at names. I'm trying to get close to it. We're looking for
Were you looking for
the,
nameplates on below where?
nameplate. Yeah. Do these seem any fancier or anything?
Judging from the nameplates, we have, you look and there's some names like some of these guys are elven. You see some human names. You see some draconic names. They don't seem fancier or more important than the others you found. However, this section looks like may have been constructed. It has been constructed as a add-on. It seems a little like construction-wise when you're looking around. Seems a little, if you can tell, maybe it's a little bit newer than the sarcophagi.
Sarcophadudes.
Sarcophadudes, sarcophagals, sarcophafolk.
I like that one.
Sarcophagan. I like that one.
Sarcophagan.
I guess I'll just, since there's nothing currently drawing me out to these, I'll just continue on, I suppose. I'll say, I think we got to the mausoleum, but just more sarcophagi. Gonna continue on while everyone else does everything again. So yeah, still creeping up this way.
I don't want to ruin stealth, so I want to go last.
Okay.
So I have disadvantage and a -2.
So there is
fine.
a staircase that goes up over here. There's another sarcophagus over here, right directly in front of you. And
So basically, Tilda and Edric are taking up the back, bringing up the rear. I don't know what the other two are doing.
Mel will be in the middle of our marching order if we're all going.
by the way, Rain, this sarcophagus and this sarcophagus, you immediately catch that they have been tampered with. Tampered with as in the covers
open?
have been opened.
There's kind of, I don't know if I can tell this, but does it look like, like the corners are fucked up because someone got a crowbar and jacked it open, or it looks like someone punched their way out?
You could probably tell. It looks like they were opened from the outside. As in the covers are on the side. They're on the side, but they're not damaged. Unless, the person was really, really, really strong. These are stone sarcophagi, so maybe they lived in there.
All right, so if it's on its side, so can I see anything in there? If I creep up?
Well, there's no body in there.
Okay. So somebody's already. So it looks like somebody's already been raiding these crypts, and they either took the bodies or the bodies wandered off, which I don't think surprises any of us. I'm going to continue forward up these stairs. Just follow the right-hand path. Silly. Somewhere. So I've gone up like several flights at this point.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna look both ways before crossing the street.
I don't want Rain to get too far away from us, unless she's very specifically stealthing to not trigger anything. Is that what you're doing?
Well, we were wanting to let me go like 30, 40 feet ahead, but I'm probably low.
I'm just gonna move a little bit up to here,
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure that I can hear anything if something happens.
Okay.
You could probably go up the stairs if you really wanted to.
Yeah, you should definitely hang around in the mausoleum.
For sure.
I just want to make sure that Can I ask if we recognize the names on these mausoleums, or if we can even see the names? On these sarcophagi?
Yeah, sure. The names on these. The names on these are there is a Jim Stanford, and a sandborn thrup.
Okay. Do I recognize either of these names?
Give me a history check, please.
Let me check. Okay. Wow, that's really shitty for my history check.
Yeah, you don't recognize either of these names.
Okay, fair enough.
Rain, of note, this this door leads back to the main area from which you entered.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a set of double doors over here.
Don't know where that. I will go towards this door and take a closer look at it.
Mhm.
Maybe do a perception check, see if I hear anything or notice anything beyond.
Yep. Just roll me perception, please. Oh wow.
It's old Jimmy back there. Jimmy staff. I sure am going. Jimmy.
You do not hear anything behind this door. This door, upon closer inspection, looks like it has been opened prior. There looks like there was a trap mechanism that has been broken, but that has been a while back and has never been reset. You can tell because there are some pressure plates on the floor that look like they've been triggered.
Out of habit, I'll still kind of avoid them, but I'll say, okay, I've gone up another flight of stairs. The door straight to the north leads back to the chamber we found ourselves in the main door.
The trigger is right here. There's a plate that has been compressed, but as far as you can tell, that was the only thing.
And then I will try to crack open one side of the set of double doors.
Okay.
And
You peek inside. It looks like a very nice, what's supposed to mimic a
mimic? Fuck.
no, it's supposed to mimic like a throne room setup. You can probably guess that somebody of high importance was entombed here. However, when you peek inside, and you have dark vision, correct? Because you're half elf, right? There looks like there was a struggle in here. There are like some nice tapestries that have been torn to shreds on the wall. There are patches of dark stains on the floor. This corner of this raised platform almost looks like it has been like there was a large chunk taken out of it.
I got hit by a stray spell or weapon.
Perhaps. But it like this place looks like it has been like trashed.
This room looks important. Maybe we can move up a little bit while I go in and investigate, just in case things go tits up.
I don't think I
In a bad way. Well, in a bad way, like I said. So I will enter the room to take a closer look at things. Taking a close look at this mimic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Start looking around. You look at the walls. The walls look back at you.
It's like this is a throne room. Like, okay. Well, not a throne room, but like an important person room.
Yeah.
You laugh, the bartender laughs, your friends laugh, the chairs laugh.
Kill this.
Kill the chair.
Yeah. And I'll just this is where an important person was buried. It could be important things that were buried here, so I'll look around for anything. And does this looks intact?
That does look intact. It doesn't look like a sarcophagus. It looks like a stand of some, like it's a raised not it looks like a small raised altar. It looks like there was something that was on here at one point, but it has long since no longer exists. Or
All right,
is no
I would
longer
like
here. I'm sorry, my
Mhm.
phrase.
Fuck, guys, we're on a goose chase now. I would just like to examine the altar for any traps hidden. Oh, look, there's a hidden chest area, under here, or anything like that. Investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
Ooh. 33. Automatic success, DM. Yeah, no, go fuck yourself. I know who killed Jimmy Hoffa.
You don't find any secret compartments, but there is an inscription on the dais.
Anything I can read? Probably Draconic, Elvish.
Draconic.
Thanks.
And it reads, "May her mercy, may her I can't read words. Hold on.
What are words?
Beneficence. May her beneficence be laid to rest." I'll type that out.
Gonna sigh a little bit. Starting to think some asshole adventurers came and looted this place, or we could come here and loot this place.
Well, there's no we've come all this way. We might as well keep looking for what we're looking for.
True. Maybe if we're lucky they died on the way out.
Rain, give me a wisdom check. Just a regular wisdom check.
I think if they had died on the way out, we would have run into them by now.
Let's see, do I have any luck? I kind of don't think I do. Oh, I do. I would like to use one.
Okay.
Do you want to use one of my portent rolls? 15 or
You have
20?
to declare it before.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but you're re-rolling.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What's the lowest one you have?
My lowest one is an 8.
Okay, and then it's 15, and
Yep, and then a nat 20.
I'll take the 15 for 18 total.
Okay.
7.
18 wisdom check.
Hold on, sounds like Romeo's getting up to things. I have to go check this out.
So, where is this, there, may her mercy, may her beneficence be laid to rest? Where is
It's
that?
right here.
Okay, right above the
Yeah,
altar
it looks like there
thingy?
might have been something there at some point.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Rain to come back because
Yeah.
yeah.
That's understandable. I just, since I was gone when that happened, I just...
Yep, no problem.
Apparently, he was just trying to sniff the food coming out of the oven. You know, the boiling hot food.
Yes.
Oh no!
He won't get burned. It'll be fine.
He won't try to do. He will try to do it. My dog tried to eat an apple pie once that came out of the oven.
Oh, he ate a razor yesterday.
What?
We're pretty sure. Yeah. I found one of the blades, and then I was feeding him a Vaseline sandwich because that's what they recommend. To help things move through safely. He might not have gotten the other part of it, but I don't know. We didn't find it.
Yeah, you never can be too cautious.
Yeah. But on the other hand, he quite liked the Vaseline sandwich.
Ew.
He's a dog. That's,
Yep.
Just tell yourself that.
He was like, "Yeah, this is delicious. Please more."
Rain. The term "her mercy" and
Oh,
you've seen that phrase before.
check out my. Is that on my belt? Or
No, not
someone-
your belt.
her mercy?
And now we play the guessing game.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
You remember that's the last line or last two lines of a particular journal you read.
Oh, yeah.
In 1 second.
Didn't it used to be a handout? I'm imagining.
I think it should be in your messages at least.
Or maybe.
Private messages.
Yeah. In the temple of the righteously deceased is the key to his salvation. She who was the monster will be his resurrection. Garments of her benefits. Her mercy will be repurposed to serve him, to enact violence in ways that will honor the House of Black. I will copy and paste for everybody. What do I think?
About to say, what?
Didn't we just deal with the House of Black?
We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. This is the journal you looted off them.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was confused. I thought this was something that was in this temple.
No, I just was telling Rain she recognizes that phrase. Her mercy, her beneficence. Beneficence.
Mhm.
After struggling. I don't even have the fucking excuse I speak two languages, because I don't.
Monster. Temple of the righteously deceased. Key to his salvation.
Anything else you guys are doing in this room?
Think so.
So
I
we're
have
here
asked
looking
so many
for.
questions, and I thought you guys were being so mean to me because you weren't saying shit.
Oh
And I was
no!
really, really just like,
No, we only need
guys,
to-
what the hell? I was really like starting to feel like really sad, and then I realized I was muted. So question, do we this temple, this is to
Tamara.
Tamara, okay, who was a dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and dragons might be considered monsters by some.
Mm-hmm.
So do we think that she who was the monster is referring to Tamara?
Possibly.
Possibly.
But also, I mean, I think garments of her beneficence, her mercy. I think her beneficence and her mercy is in reference to Tamara. And whether the reference, whether beneficence and mercy lady is the same person as she who was the monster, is up for debate. It's probable, but we're here looking for her armor too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They're supposed to
the
be special
garments,
thief army.
the
Thief armor.
garments of her armor is as a type of garment.
It's very likely
Yeah,
in
that's
reference to.
valid. I'm also thinking that maybe the House of Black is up to some no good in our neighborhood, and we need to
Really,
because
what gave you that idea?
well, no, here's the thing, like they've apparently been both these places possibly, so
Yes. Do you think maybe the fact that they were in that temple to Crassus,
well, okay,
trying to
if they were in
resurrect
just the
him?
temple to if they were in just the temple to Crassus, it could have been like they were just really obsessed with that dude. But if they were also here, like I don't know, maybe I'm picking up on something really obvious and everyone else noticed and I just did not notice until now. That's also possible.
I mean, I feel like probably. So this little paragraph was in a temple, or excuse me, it was in a journal.
Yes.
It was in Malachi's journal.
Right. My guess, and this is just a guess, I could be wrong, is that the House of Black already raided this place, found the armor of Tamara, and maybe they had it in the other place that we were. Maybe they have it somewhere else. I don't know. But I think they might be the quote unquote adventurers who came through here and sacked the place.
Possible, and they could have gotten out with it, but they also may have gotten something and gotten farther in, or
Maybe, yeah.
or just because
Like I
we
said,
yeah.
I don't see any harm in continuing to go through the place. We're all in
We're
a
here anyways.
relatively good space, right? Right
Mhm.
now,
Mhm.
in terms of resources and whatnot. Yeah, I don't see an issue in continuing to search. Just keep in mind that we probably, our expectations should be lowered.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to get my laptop bag.
Also, do we think Crassus might be the child of Tamara and Sindor?
I think that would. No? 'Cause-
No?
The timeline, I don't think the timeline would work out for that.
Okay.
Yeah, and
because Crassus was around doing stuff before she would have had the kid and been in that mural in this place, right?
Crassus has been shown to be fighting alongside Tamara and Sindor and Maliki. So they were all in a team together.
Right.
yeah, it's
Right.
just that Sindor and Blackie are not humans, so age can be different for maturity rates, but in the murals that we saw, wasn't the kid that grew up female?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. My bad then.
No, it's okay. I'm just making sure because you said that, and I'm like, am I misremembering? Oh no. So
Just gonna throw this out there. Could be a trans child.
Could be.
Looked female in the children's age and then grew up and looked more masculine because of trans reasons. Just throwing that out there.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, I think we should keep going through here because we might find more signs of what was done, and we might need to get more information about the House of Black and go fuck their shit up.
Also, quick question, DM. Were Aim, Hillflame, and Zoe Lawson, were their sarcophaguses open?
No, they did not look like they were tampered with.
Okay. But every other sarcophagi that we've seen so far has been.
This area has been tampered with. This area has been this one and this one. These two look like they have been damaged through natural causes. Like a big chunk of the ceiling caved in on them.
Right. Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what might be the oh, hello. What's the difference? Why some of these were spared, quote unquote, being cracked open and why others weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a red herring. I don't know, but that's where my mind is.
We could quickly go back through and see if there's any commonality between the ones that are cracked open and the ones that aren't.
Well, that's why I was asking, names and, do we, know who these people were? Because, this one and this one, Jim Stanford and, what was it, Sanford something or another?
Jim Stanford and Sanborn Thrope.
Sanborn Thrope, yeah. So that's why I was like, have we heard of them? Is that why their sarcophagi are open rather than, or have been broken into? But you said no, so sorry. Maybe my history check wasn't high enough, but what can you do? Anyway, presumably we all get out of Rain's way and don't jump and scream when an invisible hand touches us and please move. Please move gesture.
Excuse me, coming through. Beep. No. I don't know what a horn is, but beep beep it. Let's go. No, that's the door back. Peek around the corner.
You see, let's see. Down this way, there's a sarcophagus over here. There's another long way down there. So it just connects back into this hallway that you guys were in.
Is this a
And then-
door down here?
That is a
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
It's this way.
More that way. Just curves up that way. There's another sarcophagi over here, and there's another sarcophagi here, and there's a hallway that goes down that way.
Forward, down.
Splits into two branches down there. Curves
Probably
up
goes
a little
down
over here.
to. We'll go corner here.
And that looks like it is a dead end.
Okay.
And there's a sarcophagus over here.
More sarcophagi down this way. Dead end. Guessing nothing of importance, but if you want to check them out while I scout ahead, feel free.
Looking up at these. You know what? I'm not gonna. If you could just just know, DM,
Mhm.
that Tilda's kind of trying to figure out why some of these got broken into and other ones didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So if she notices anything that might set off a light bulb or something,
Mm-hmm.
let me know.
Okay. Yep. Of course.
Please and thank you.
All right. Anything else? Anything else you're doing, Ryan?
I'm moving down, checking out this direction. Head on a swivel. And
Just me and Edric following.
This looks like it leads to a door to the south, and there is another sarcophagus over there. So the door is right over here.
we'll scout and see / investigate that door.
Me and Edric are staying back here.
This door appears to be locked, not trapped. Would you also like to make a perception check?
I would. And I would like to. I start to get my tools out before I get the actual work.
Mhm.
Listen. 28.
28. You hear some, it feels kind of drafty. Otherwise, you don't hear anything else.
Sorry.
Must have been the wind. I'll go ahead and try to unlock the.
Okay. There is a successful click. You think you have successfully unlocked the door.
I'll push it open.
Okay. You push open the door, and this is what you see.
Hey, look.
I've got a big
blood.
surprise. More blood.
There is more blood. However, throughout the room, it is covered completely with cobwebs, spider webs.
Uh-oh.
This is when you need somebody with fireball. Just toss a couple in the room and walk away.
Sorry, I'm moving my token. Boop. This is a bedroom that's full of cobwebs?
This is just a room that's full of cobwebs.
Room that's
Not
full
a
of cobwebs.
bedroom.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I heard bed. My bad.
No, not bed. Blood. Lots of blood.
Blood room, gotcha.
This is our blood room.
Welcome to our lovely blood room. Please don't sit on the couches. We just draped them in fresh blood and covered them in plastic to preserve the freshness. So. It's like your hell version of your grandma's sitting room.
I'll do the old pull out. I'm gonna see if anything. I'll save the brush. See if anything bites on some movement, and I will get like a fireword charge.
Damn it! Why didn't I take?
Just like a ball bearing and chuck it into the room. See if it
Okay.
gets the attention of anything.
You chuck a ball bearing into a room, and the next thing you know, there is a
Ball bearing in the room.
yeah. It looks like the movement catches one of the webs, and the webs now that you've opened the door a little bit more, you notice the web-like material is looks very shadow-like, as if like somebody has woven shadow throughout the room. You catch some movement.
Don't like that.
Yeah, it looks like an 8-legged figure.
Who knew?
Yep. However, Rain, I'm going to send you a picture. You can do your best to describe to the rest of the party what you see.
Oh, it's so cute.
It does not appear to notice you. Perfect. That's what I was looking for.
So, just to inform everybody, I do have delayed blast fireball. But I don't have it
Oh no.
prepared.
Damn.
How would you like to
Yeah.
proceed? If you'd like to proceed.
Tilda, you can just leave now.
Oh no.
Do you mean
What do you-
Tilda or do you mean Row?
Yes.
Specialized C.
Yes.
Inclusive, yes. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So,
You
Oh, no.
you catch
I-
4 movements in this room.
how big is this?
Oh, this? It's a medium-sized creature.
Okay, so it's human-sized,
Mm-hmm.
feminine-ish,
Mm-hmm.
with 1, 2, 4, 6 legs and 2 hands.
6 arms and 2 legs.
Oh,
Oh, those, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, those are. Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah. Great. It's a nice tongue. Mm-hmm.
What'd you say about the tongue?
It's big. Pretty big. It's a large mouth. It ain't pretty.
I assume you close the door after you do this or see it. Or do you
I
keep
will-
it open?
Oh no.
I will try to gently, quietly close it.
Okay.
And,
Just give me a stealth roll.
Oh god, this.
Still 27.
What a time to roll a 1.
Well, it's still 10.
I know it's still a 10,
it's
but
still a
what
10.
a time.
You close the door quietly.
So, Edric, about this planning thing you talked about.
Yes, did you want to try it out?
You know, I say we give it a go. I like to try new things.
Would
I-
anybody like some greater visibility?
uh, we
Or
need to do-
perhaps just regular invisibility? Because I have more 2-level spell slots than I do 4th level. So.
How many did you see in there?
I just saw the one.
Just the one?
Just saw the one. Didn't hear or see
That's
anything else. But
visible. It's especially if it's some sort of creature like that. It's very possible they're up on the ceiling or hiding somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was some sort of abomination monstrosity, but if it's resembling a spider, no. They tend to be a little solitary, don't they?
Do you want me to go in first as a wall, as a shield wall? Because I can.
Well, how
Oh,
about this?
man.
How about we have Rain become invisible and go in first,
I can open the
silently.
door, go in, and you can
And
come in behind
then-
me. Go ahead. Go ahead, Matt. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So,
Sorry, sweetheart.
Edric, you and I could go in afterwards and kind of create a wall, and Rain could already be in there, and if needed, could probably get past us a little bit more agilely than either of us could get out of the way. But I mean, I did see her. Well, no, I didn't see her jump over you, but I think that at one point she did. She wasn't visible at the time, I think. But I'd be okay with fighting side by side. I'm sure we could stop any,
Is
whatever.
there any value, do we think, in possibly some sort of pincer attack coming in through the other door?
Good idea.
It would help avoid a bottleneck. We could
Yes,
have
if we put Melanie at one door and Edric at the other, open both at the same time,
Yeah.
rush in.
That's not a bad idea.
So, having seen this, you see Rain become uninvisible, and as she's uninvisible, she's just slathering oil all over herself. We got 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes to plan.
Perhaps you could see if the other door is locked.
I'll go check out the other door with someone else. Team
Rain
2.
and I can go that direction, and we can use the brooch to let you know when we're ready to go in.
Seems a good idea. And Edric, Zaitari, and I can keep track of this door. And one of us can tell you through the brooch if you need to hurry, because something's coming through.
All right.
You said it was made of shadow.
It's kind of reminded me of our kind of time in the Shadowfell. That kind of creeping darkness bullshit.
Did it look intelligent? I mean, relatively.
I mean, I didn't really get a good read on it. It could be more intelligent than the average beast, but who's to say?
Fair enough. And how large is the room?
It was approximately, so I would have seen this. Looked about, 30, 40 feet to the other wall.
right.
I can probably think about where the door was, so it's probably not the perfect size for a fireball.
If only.
Felt me. All right.
I'm sorry to disappoint you that Bryn isn't here, but
Ready to go to the other door, Mel?
Yes, let's go.
Alright. Yes, I've oiled or slippery myself because, spider-like creatures,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
webs of shadow.
Yep.
You know,
Oh yeah, no, it's a
Usual.
good.
you never know.
Fair.
Yeah.
Very, very fair.
Just plain. So I'll report that we are. So this door, I would like to examine it.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation. Oh. 23.
This door does appears to be locked.
Okay.
I'm glad I sent somebody to go unlock it.
I'll say, okay, I'm going to start working on this door. So we'll probably be going in shortly. Then I'll let you know when I get it open. Get my tools out. Lovingly give Mel a slap on the ass and say, we're going to do this. Give her an inspiration die. Bardic inspiration d6, and I will attempt to unlock the door.
Okay. Go ahead and give me thieves' tools. You successfully unlock the door.
Melanie, if you were just a little bit like over here or behind Rain, you could be in the aura.
Well, once I actually step in the doorway, I'll be in the aura.
Yes, you will.
Like-
But when we're rolling initiative, wouldn't it
I
be
mean,
nice to be in the aura?
The aura that gives you a +6 to initiative rolls.
There you go. Happy?
All right.
Yes, I am.
All right. I'll say to Mel, okay, I'm going to I'll open the door. I'll roll out to the left, clear way for you to go in, and to the rest of the group, ready to go in on 3. 1, 2.
3.
Do you have any preparations before you go in?
DM, is there room in this hallway for me to? No, I wouldn't be able to become full size.
No,
All I'll
not in
do
this
is
hallway.
preparation. I'll go ahead and use my hill rune. So that it's ready to go when I walk in here.
Okay. Sounds good.
But I'll do it like right as we come in the door, so it like has most of them in it. I didn't mean to click storm room.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3. I throw open the door and roll off to the left.
Yeah, can I hold
Okay.
an action?
Does Edric want invisibility? Because I'll cast regular invisibility on you if you want it.
I mean, I'm going to hit at like first thing, so it's probably a waste.
He'll give you advantage at least.
Eh.
Eh,
I'm
okay.
gonna hold my action. Because the second I see everybody, I want to go ahead and use a channel divinity.
Okay.
So
I think you need to clear out the turn order.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry.
Not a problem.
Mel's is right. Hold on, I'm trying to get a cute picture of this thing. Nobody really
16.
draws this thing, so I just typed in spider person.
And we get a +6 to our initiative?
Yep.
+6. Yep.
God damn. Alright, I get a 32.
Yeah, Oath of the Watcher's Paladin's pretty great.
Yeah.
The 21 has my +6, by the way.
Yeah, mine's already got that figured in.
Yeah, I still haven't done it.
So
Sorry.
does my 12.
It is what it is. All right.
And then I have that second turn at 18.
No,
Just
it
be
is what
aware,
it
it looks
could
more
be.
horrifying than that, but for purposes.
But
You used to do that
Thank
all
you.
the time before you took it off.
bless you.
All right, Rain. That's what you're faced
went in?
with.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that there are several others up in the
Hmm.
rafters.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Looks like there's a little nice conclave of them.
That's not
Get
terrible.
everything.
And they will not roll a d12. They will go last because they
Damn.
got a 7.
Can I say right before we go in, I'd like to cast Fly on Edric?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Flying horse, flying horse, flying horse.
It's a flying
Yep.
horse.
Flying Horseman.
I hope that you fly like how that goat did. That I think we all mind melded on how we're picturing it, which is just like hovering in the air, its feet limp and just like floating.
And
No.
chewing the hands the whole time.
I cast Fly, he gets literal wings. Fuck all y'all
No.
and your creepy ass goat.
A serious warden of the Feywilds, and yet every second of his life is just pure absurdity. Like a flying horseman in a spooky temple.
I love it. I look forward to the
Cool
day.
butterfly wings, man.
I look forward to the day that I get a potion of growth and turn gargantuan or whatever I can be, and then they cast fly on me, and I can just brain
look
fuck
like
everybody.
The Iron Giant
like-
flying through the air.
Yes.
Kind of tempted to throw this bomb.
No. This is an enclosed space. This is terrible use of that. Oh my god, we just have to kill it.
That's how much the blast radius is.
20.
Hmm.
I will step up to the one trying to. Oh, is this one? Are any of these on the ground? I should ask.
The one
actually?
that's in the center is on the ground. The other 3
Okay.
are they are about 30 feet up.
Okay, so some giant fairy butterfly wings sprout from Edric's horse half.
Horseback, not the
Mm.
human back.
Yeah, his horseback, not the human back.
Those are gonna be some big wings.
Yep.
Or
But,
they're just
like,
the
they're
little tiny ones, like
spectral.
on the shoes.
Just the horseshoes. The tiniest little butterfly wings
Oh
on the
man,
horseshoes.
that's so much better. That's so much better. Why didn't I think of that?
That's 8
Oh,
tiny pairs of
man.
butterfly wings.
Yeah, it's great.
Anyway.
DM, I'm going first. I have a 32.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep, that's all right.
What, you don't think any of the mobs have a 35? Come on.
Nope. I can look and see
Valid.
that they're at a 7.
Yeah, they're a 7.
Well, yeah, but there very much could be like other things that we don't see, because if there's hidden stuff, we don't see it on the initiative.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anyways, I'm just gonna kind of step in here a little bit, take a look around, and say that's a decent amount of spiders. And I'm gonna cast Chain Lightning
Oh,
at
okay.
6th level.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it has to be at 6th level because that's what it is. But we're gonna just go this way.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
But they each gotta make a dexterity saving throw or take 36 points of damage, unless you want me to re-roll each damage roll,
No,
which
they
I
all,
will
they,
do.
No, they all fail.
Oh wow, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, nice.
Yeah, so it can hit all of them because it hits the initial and then it's 3 more bolts, and they're all within 30 feet of the first target, so we're all good. All right, so they take all that damage. Awesome, great.
There is
I'm
the
then-
sizzling of flesh. Some of these legs look real crispy. Or arms, sorry.
Thank goodness they're
They
not
have
like.
more arms than legs.
Uh,
There might
Thank
be a
goodness they're
leg
not
or
like
two
flesh
that are
golems.
crispies.
You might be
And
able
we-
to put the hand foot. Yep.
I think I'm good. So I'm just gonna go back to where I was. And end my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Rain.
All right, so that attack is a 27 on the one right in front of me.
Okay.
27 to hit for 47 damage. And then I will disengage and pass him out. I'll be like, go get him, babe.
Slap her on the ass again.
I don't give bardic inspiration this time, but I do it just for fun.
I mean, that's fair. And I'm just imagining that it just clangs. It's not.
Yeah, I was
it
just
just
thinking
kind
that.
of
Like,
like a soft gong sound. It's not-
It really would be.
yeah, I was just thinking of that. I was like, wait a
Buns
second.
of
Slap her
steel.
on the ass. It's just metal.
Buns of mithril.
I mean, maybe it's got like a sculpted butt. How they'll sometimes sculpt like a boob on the plate. Maybe I've got a
Oh,
sculpted
yeah.
butt, but I don't think so. I feel like I've got reasonable armor.
By the way, TM, don't
And
forget
Rain
that
did
Rain.
get it, so.
Don't forget
yeah.
that Rain has an extra
yeah, your
turn.
turn. You're at 18,
at
right?
18.
I go after Mel. Again.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just remember that. Mel, what would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna step in here, like to here, and I'm gonna become huge.
Okay.
And that is a bonus action. And I've still got a few of these left for today, so boop. Got 3 more uses today. And then is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Then the ones on the floor and the other ones are on the ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is the one this
the
one the
one in
one on the
front
floor?
of you is on the floor. The others are on the ceiling.
I'm just gonna go ahead and unload on that guy.
Okay. On the third hit, this thing crumples to the ground.
May I use a free action and just yell flee? Like I'm just like telling these guys to get out. I'm not gonna try to like cast anything. I'm just telling them to run. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Flee.
Flee. Or
No,
maybe
it's a
they
spider
don't.
creature.
Maybe they. I was gonna say maybe they think I think they're the wrong bug.
Rain, it would be your turn.
So is Melanie in range of these other creatures? No. 'Cause
As huge, I assume so.
All right. Well, in that case,
Actually, wait. They are 30 feet up, so
that's right.
no.
Oh, okay.
Now I do have reach. As huge, I have a 10-foot reach, and then I have my height. So even with that, they're probably not in my range.
I wouldn't say 30, maybe 20
Okay.
at most.
That's fair. I don't know the exact height that I'm supposed to be able to reach, and I don't care to look it up right now. So
I think huge is 15 feet, right? So then 25 feet, just so cool.
yeah, the 30 would be out of my reach unless I was leaping at least.
Okay.
Would you like Mel to step one more step into the room so you can get past her more easily?
I mean, technically, I can move through your space.
That's a good point.
So
Probably just go under her legs.
Mhm.
Um. um. I'll just come over here. No, you know what? I'll just take a peek around the corner and shoot 6 charges out of the Wand of Magic missile.
Okay.
At we'll do it at this one.
Okay. Sounds good.
So that is 3 plus 5, 8d4 plus 8.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that one takes 27 damage to the face. It did not like it.
No. Then I'll just bye. And step back and bonus action hide. Hide.
Okay, sounds good. Warden Edric.
All right. So my original plan was going to be a quick little channel divinity because I was worried about more brain stuff because of how badly we did with brain stuff last time.
Uh-huh.
But these just look like spiders,
Mhm.
and I can fly. So I'm gonna fly up to this one
Mm-hmm.
and hit it a couple times.
Okay, sounds good.
See what happens.
That will hit. That will hit. Yep, both of those will hit. They do not like that.
Well, I mean, it's like almost 50 points
Mhm.
of damage.
Yeah,
so
they're not. You crush several arms.
more than 50 points of damage.
You crush several arms. They start shrieking and cursing to you in common. There's lots of swearing that entails this.
When I hear them yelling in common, I'm gonna just be like, "Oh, my apologies. Is there any way that we could perhaps parlay? I know this is quite late into this encounter, but would you be open to negotiations?"
It is not their turn yet. Tilda. If you wish not to do anything, do you wish to do anything else?
No.
Okay, Tilda.
I hear Edric saying something about parlay. And I'm going to hold my action.
Okay, do you have a trigger?
Hang on a second. I'm trying to figure out what I want to hold, first of all. I'm going to move up to the door, and just kind of peering through it. If any of these spider ladies that aren't quite driders, but definitely aren't human, if they attack anyone in my party, I will hit them or attempt to hit them with a guiding bolt. And that is my yeah.
Okay. The spiders.
Actually, I will prepare slow instead.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. The spiders on their turn kind of like share a look between all three of them. See their fellow comrade is dead. They are going to grab the webbing nearest to them quickly, and they all phase out.
Fuck.
Fair.
All right, fair. They're like, nah, fuck this. Never mind. We shouldn't. They fucked around and found out.
You guys
Yeah,
attack them.
I was about to say.
I was gonna say, or they're just using this as like a stealth so they can ambush us. So
Yep. Later.
Yeah.
Let's not be going to argue over who attacked who.
But either way, I guess I waste my 3rd level spell slot.
I mean, maybe they might come back before the well, no, they won't come back before you're around.
Exactly. That was the point. Yep. Do they come back?
Nope.
Like, really? If we wait like 5 minutes, they're still gone?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, Mo will, after 60 seconds, shrink down, kind of start pacing around, be like, well, that was not very exciting. I mean, it was okay, I guess, but
They spoke common.
We've had better.
look, I don't really think anything that lives.
Be right back. I gotta feed the cat.
Yeah, and Lynn, you just like
Fucking everywhere. There's no way these things are good creatures.
I will be right back. I need to grab more water.
I mean, look, if it walks like an evil duck and it quacks like an evil duck, and it lives in a weird, creepy temple like an evil duck, probably an evil duck. Throwing that out there.
I mean, I would have to challenge that preconception. You don't choose where you're born, and not everyone has the means to relocate.
They fucking teleported or something. I mean, they're not even invisible. I'm assuming we walked around this room and tried to poke the walls. They're obviously magically inclined, unless they're like cursed. Okay, they could be cursed to live here. No, that's valid. They could be cursed.
Everything here is awful, and we've already encountered multiple creatures that curse and addle the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's valid. Fine. Look, I'm feeling kind of, like my brain feels weird. Anyway. So, do any of these doors go anywhere? I saw a couple doors. I'm currently doing dishes, but...
Darrett's feeding the cats.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody else said they would be right back.
Ro did too.
Ah, that's why I got confused.
That's the
My
both
parents are
of them.
coming tomorrow. My parents are coming in tomorrow, so we've got to, like, clean the house so they don't know that we live like goblins. Like, I don't want anybody to know that I live like a goblin. You gotta hide that. Though I will say I got this thing called a chom brush for the couch. Oh my god. Game changer. Before, I would vacuum the couch and I would go over each spot like 7 times. And all I did was make all the hair point in one direction. And then I got this stupid little brush that's like, I think it's just made of like fabric and plastic. I go to town and it's just like it looks like I've only got one dog instead of like 47. It's great.
I am back.
My go-to approach for removing cat hair is to just rub whatever the surface is in circles really fast and kind of ball up the cat hair, and then just grab it before another cat can eat it. Because, God, they love eating their own hair.
So you can do that with cat hair somewhat. I've done that before. The trouble is Tano's hair is a really weird texture, and it weaves itself into the fabric of our couch.
Yeah,
So it's like
there's
something
wiry.
about and it's her top coat too. So her top coat's real weird.
Yeah, it's very stiff.
Yeah,
my
to
sister
protect all
would
that
run the
soft
same thing
down that's under it.
Oh my god, that stuff goes everywhere just because it's so fine. It's like fucking snowflakes that fly through the air and get in your mouth.
Yeah, that's what like cat hair is like, and they love to eat it. At least my cats do.
Oh yeah,
mainly meatloaf. What a shocker!
Mine will all try to eat the hair that you comb off of them. Every single dog, cat, whatever in this house, and they'll try to eat each other's. So you gotta like really watch it when you're doing a brush. Tana's the best at not eating it, thankfully, because I gotta brush her a lot more than the rest of them.
That's because Tano's the worst at a lot of other things. So
oh my god,
he needs to have a highlight.
It's so true. She's such a dick. We literally had to get. She knows just enough time that she knows about when my shift ends, but she doesn't know enough time to know that my shift ends at 8 and not like 7:30. So she comes up and she's like, you're done. Let's go somewhere else. Let's leave the office. And I'm like, I got 30 more minutes, baby. And she's just like, and before it didn't matter much because I didn't usually get calls that often at the end of my shift. We were pretty slow. But now we're usually like, I'm picking up calls after 8 sometimes if they're already on the line. So I can't have her screaming at me. And I got this little, now I have to give it to him like randomly after 7:15 and before 8 so that she doesn't get used to the time. But it's like a Kong, but you can screw it open and close so I can freeze the things in advance. And I've got little like random flavored ices that I put in it for her. It shuts her up for a little while.
I mean, but she was starting in a rough place, being just a husky in general.
Oh yeah, good God, yeah. No, honestly,
Not eating
everyone
her
who's ever
hair
met her,
is a personality highlight.
not everyone who's met Tano that's a professional, like our vet, the dog trainer that we worked with, everyone's like, she's one of the best huskies I've ever met. They're like, I'm not saying she's easy to manage because she's still a husky, but as husky goes, this dog's amazing.
I mean, she doesn't scream, right?
No, she does not scream like a person. Thank fucking God.
Yeah. Then that's like, yeah.
She's like the best husky, but still like the worst every other type of dog. Because huskies
I
are
don't
a
know,
completely different scale.
She's real sweet to me though. She likes to cuddle. And she's learning. She's still young. She's not even 2 yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I am back.
Yay!
The cat has been fed.
So these spider people just pieced out.
Yeah.
Was there anything in here other than webs and stuff?
You see webs. You see the remnants of their meal, which is people.
What was their meal? Oh, people?
People.
Okay.
People.
People
Their meal was
spiders eating people? I don't know.
Who says they are people? People. They could
That's
be
true.
people that are.
I know, buddy. I'm sorry. I gotta clean out your ears. There's still.
I guess
like,
they also could have been long dead corpses. There's not technically anything wrong with eating a corpse.
Okay, we're good. Good job. Pet.
I feel like several people would disagree with you there. Like,
To me, I feel like it's not a moral problem to eat corpses, but I realize that some people might find offense with that. So
It's a disease
that's fair.
problem to eat corpses.
I
That's
don't think that
cannibalism.
spider people.
problem.
Okay, spider people probably don't have the same bacterial and viral.
I don't think
things that
spiders
humans-
traditionally have blood.
No.
They have
usually
they
how-
have hemolymph.
But
Also-
a lot of diseases often carried through the blood.
I will also mention that after the fight is over, Zaitari is just kind of standing there thinking for a second, and then will say, huh, according to my dad, those things are native of the Shadowfell. Interesting that they're here.
Now,
If
is
there's
the
a little bleed
Shadowfell?
over, that would explain a lot of the unpleasantness.
DM, do we know enough about the Shadowfell to know if the Shadowfell is kind of like the Feywild, where there's like sometimes weak spots?
Yeah, you would know that. You guys plus you have like an encyclopedia of the Shadowfell in Zaitari's necklace.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, if I may add, thank you very much. Interrupting the DM. Zaitari will add that the Shadowfell is essentially like the dark version of the Feywild to the material plane. So, whereas like, I guess the Feywild could be considered like a weird double of the material plane, the Shadowfell is like the shadow of the material plane. Also, my dad says that those things were also Fey, which is interesting.
Oh,
Did Rain get the extra
disappointing for
damage?
Rain.
Yeah, Rain did get the extra damage.
The one time
time.
KK did not ask, are they Fey?
Son of a bitch.
It went down so fucking fast. I'm just like, oh fuck.
The influence of the Shadowfell here does explain a lot of the more unsettling and unfortunate parts of it. You okay, Trick?
And to be fair, Melanie did tell them to flee.
That's actually
that's
valid.
it.
True. It's true.
But could you ask your father and see if see if he knows if a weak spot can be created? Like, could somebody have purposefully weakened the barrier between the Shadowfell and the material plane here on purpose to do something? Or would maybe the desecration of this temple just have automatically weakened it?
All excellent questions.
Darren, what does Dad say?
Dad says that it is possible, especially.
Having done a 30 Arcana check, can I also
Yeah, you
be like, yes, that is possible?
at the same time. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's possible. Your dad's like, we're suddenly hearing echoes. They will. I mean, they will. Tilda, you will say, and Dad Necklace
Mhm.
will say, yeah, it's definitely possible. It also could be the result of something that's happening here, and maybe it's not an accident. Both are possibilities.
What would the benefit of intentionally bringing the Shadowfell here be?
An influx of negative energy for something.
Mm-hmm. A binding ritual, perhaps?
Possibly.
Or a return of a
Return
rock,
of something.
a rock god.
The unbinding ritual?
These are all possibilities, he'll say.
But honestly, it's kind of chicken or the egg. We have no idea what happened first. So we don't know if the desecration is what weakened the barrier or if the barrier was weakened to desecrate. So it really
Right.
could be either one.
Yep.
Hades, why are you sticking your face in my tea?
Because it smells funny.
Is he doing the thing where
Or
he
parent.
smells something funny and then his mouth is opened a little bit?
No. he just keeps sticking his head in, sniffing it, and then I move the cup, and then he does it again, and now he's sticking it in further.
It's an opaque glass, right?
Yeah.
Every time he sticks his head in there, he's teleported to a brand new world. Because cats don't have object
That's
permanence.
true, that's true. Oh, shit.
At all?
There's a reason why cats flip out when you close a door between you and them.
Huh.
It's because
I
they
didn't
know
realize
you
their object
exist,
permanence
but
was that
you
bad.
cease to exist in their world, and they're upset and confused.
Yeah, I can't really tell if he wants the tea bag to play with it like Odin does, or he's just perplexed.
He's figured out time travel.
Yeah, no, now he's licking the side of the cup. So now I gotta wash it.
Were you not going to wash it before?
Well, I was gonna make another cup of tea and then wash it.
Fair.
But now it don't matter. Now I'm just washing it.
I don't know. Everything I Googled here, because I was curious about it, says that they have okay object permanence for, their size and brain mass.
It's like the ADHD, the doorway is the reset button thing.
Oh, well, that's a very good point.
When you
That's
walk through the doorway,
yeah.
it hits a hard reset on your brain. Same thing
Well,
for cats.
Why did I walk in here?
Well, and somebody,
What
I
am
read
I here
something
for?
somewhere that somebody pointed out that a lot of animals, like both cats and dogs, sometimes don't realize that if you have two doors to a location, that both doors will go to the same place.
Yeah.
And so, which is kind of tying into object permanence because it has like the mental map that we make of the world, which is kind of like object.
It's a spatial awareness, the spatial awareness part of object permanence that they lack.
That actually tracks really well. Back on track, so that DM doesn't murder us.
No, it's fine.
Do these doors go anywhere?
Oh, those are tunnels. But they stop short of. Hold on. They stop short into the wall, so they're dead ends. So let me
Do they look like they had previously done something and then maybe like collapsed?
It's like carved little hidey holes for spiders.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay, yeah. That's
All
valid.
right, play with the ribbon toy. Play with the ribbon toy.
But I want the tea.
Well, he was walking on my keyboard, so I'm like, okay,
Oh.
and like being playful, and I'm like, all right,
Mm.
let's
Now-
shake the ribbon.
Meatloaf dragged the shipper that my shirt came in. She dragged it back over next to me. Now she's laying on it and looking at me.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, thank you. I did mean to throw that away though.
The cat trap is working.
Was there a door up here?
No,
that's
there was
a
no
mo-
there. Sorry.
That's
That's
a
a
That was that was a dead end.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a sarcophagus up there. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
Looks like there's a door down here.
There is a
Oh,
door
right.
down there.
Right
Okay.
there.
Okay,
And
okay.
there's a door over here.
There is a door over there.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I knew that there was one over here, and then there's one over here too, right here that we haven't
Yes.
opened yet.
Yep.
Mhm.
There's a door over there you haven't opened yet. There's a pair of double doors over here.
A lot of doors.
That lot of doors.
Yeah.
Does anybody have like an etherealness potion or spell that we can use to just scope this place out super fast?
I think doesn't Rain have one?
I have a potion of gaseous form.
Which
So
is
you
not
turn on-
exactly.
Turn on no
Yeah.
clip mode and just go drifting.
No clip.
What is etherealness?
No.
Why don't we go ahead and go to maybe one or two more rooms, and then maybe we can camp for the evening in the mansion, and be refreshed for the next day, and see what we need to do to find anything useful in this place, or get any information.
By the way, DM. Hang on, sorry. Sorry about that. You said that we could see the spider ladies meal that they were eating.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone done an investigation check on it, or
Oh, that's a good point. Saitari will assist with that.
I mean, Tilda's not doing it.
I mean,
Noel will do
whoever.
it.
Huh?
Noel can check them out.
Okay, I'll assist you with that because I'd be interested in.
I
No,
will
more.
investigate as much as I can from afar.
Would we be able to find out, DM, if this was like somebody that was recently killed, or if it was a dead body that they'd grabbed from in here?
You
or,
could do a medicine check to see how recent this body was killed or how long it's been dead. Yes.
I'm assuming
mean-
that's what you guys wanted to know. Yes.
Yeah, more or
Mhm.
less. And also if it had anything.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have advantage because she's
On it.
helping. Oh yeah, and is there any goods?
Right. This body, this person looked is a human male. Judging by the remnants of clothing, perhaps a seafaring person, by occupation. You find like a compass. You find like a couple like notes about a ship. Pretty vague. This person probably has been dead for about 2 weeks.
Oh.
How much how much of him is eaten?
It's more like he's been dehydrated of fluids.
Right.
Mhm.
Ugh.
And what does this individual look like they once were, besides humanoid?
Seafaring by occupation. You see some like typical anchor and like mermaid tattoos as well on the skin. Dressed like they would need, protection from the sun out in the ocean. A couple like loose documents about recent, like part of a log, but not enough to go by anything.
Mm-hmm.
And we're pretty close to the shore at this point, right?
Yeah, you're on an island that's not too far away from the ocean.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was thinking that we weren't like at like the center mass of the island either. We were kind of like close to an edge-ish.
You're at the tip, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So him being a seafaring person is not that unusual.
No.
I'm wondering if maybe he came in, decided to check things out, maybe find some loot, and instead became lunch.
Or could have
Yeah.
been, what's it called? Shit.
Lured in?
Not lured in, but even just like was just on the beach hanging out, and then got essentially, and then they brought him back to their lair.
Yeah, that's possible too.
But also by humanoid, I meant more so like elf, half elf, half orc, human.
Human.
Okay.
Not to be gauche, but does he have anything that seems useful on him?
And there was like she said compass.
He's got a compass.
Okay.
You mentioned tattoos. If I were to kind of look at the tattoos, do they look like something that you would see on an average sailor or more of a pirate? Like, is there any like a skull and crossbones or anything?
Interesting. I think that would be probably an all-around history check for that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll assist on that if you.
Oh,
Well.
well, rolled better the first time anyway.
Yeah.
Judging by his tattoos, placements, it's very clear that he's not hiding them whatsoever. So definitely not Navy, for sure. You would guess, you would theorize probably more on the pirateering side.
Okay.
Judging by the amount of half-naked women that appear on the tattoos. And some other very, very unpleasant iconography.
I mean, it looks like he was some sort of not, up and up sailor, pirate, smuggler, something. It's possible that he was, looking for booty.
Since you rolled a 22 on your medicine check, because holy shit, I'm going to give you one more thing.
He's still alive.
No, he's not alive.
Oh,
He's very dead.
It's like fucking Seven. That guy's fucking mouth opens and he's still alive. It's like, what the fuck?
This is Scooby-Doo and that like fucking zombie island movie. No.
Best movie ever.
Oh, that was a great movie.
Mhm.
Love that movie. Best Scooby-Doo movie.
I don't know. I should have known with the 3 vampire ladies that there was something going on. I'm like, wow, they're all really hot.
That was
just
the other
appreciating
movie.
them.
That was the other movie. The what was it called? I know there's Zombie
Monsters
Island,
Unleashed?
and there was like the hot like Creole like Louisiana
they were all-
person. But there was
they were
also
there,
the
yeah.
Hex Sisters in the other movie with the Salem witch.
Yeah, it was the Hex Sisters. That's who I was talking about.
They were pretty hot.
Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost.
Yep. Who turned
What was
out
that?
to be a witch anyways.
Oh, and then there was the alien one. Those were the 3 that were done by the Japanese animation company.
I didn't see.
that
I
were
don't
all
remem-
excellent.
I didn't remember. I don't remember the alien one so well though.
Oh, I love that one.
I might have to
I
watch it.
forgot that Zombie Island had werecats.
So the Hex Girls are a female echo goth rock band, and the voices are Jennifer Hale, Kimberly Brooks. So
Oh, Jennifer Hale. That explains it too.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Sorry.
No. Melanie,
Yes.
you recognize something.
Ooh.
There is a very unusual growth behind his left shoulder.
Ooh,
Oh,
ew.
fuck.
Resting like an egg?
No,
No,
like
I bet it's like an old
the
one
cyst.
growth.
Oh.
We need to bone this body. Look at this.
Does it look like an old one growth cyst thing?
Probably it was. It's possible it's a regular cyst, but also could be an old one cyst. There was a lot of fluid drained from this body.
Mm.
Ugh.
Is our we don't have that information yet, but I can assume that old one cysts are transmitted via bodily fluids.
We gotta go spider hunting.
We gotta go find those spiders.
Yep, they gotta die. Yeah, but Zaitari is taking out something from her massive inventory.
Can I detect magic on this spider lady?
Yes. That spider lady? Yes.
Yes, that one.
I'm getting kindling going with my tinderbox to burn this body.
Mel will absolutely help. She wants to make sure this does not. She doesn't really like that when old ones take over regular people, but she feels like if they can take over a corpse, it's gonna be problem fucking matic.
I can try
And they're gonna do some weird shit.
I can try and
So
cleanse the torch or the corpse if you wanted. Don't think
I
it
What'd
feel
you
works,
like
say?
but I
we
can
should just.
try.
You know what?
Oh,
You know what
it can't
cleanses
be
it?
cleansed. I don't.
Fire. Fire
yes.
cleanses it.
Unfortunately, I'm going to say that in this instance,
we
I
even
think
know
fire,
that?
fire is the best cleansing. No, we actually don't
We-
know if
we
holy magic
don't?
will help, but
Because I've got. It's not a spell, but I have something very explicitly titled Cleansing Touch.
oh, and one spell on yourself or one willing creature. I don't know if that would count.
Yeah.
I mean, can the dead be willing? That sounds like something that somebody would ask if they were going to bang a body, but also I guess cast spells. Mel is going to vote that we just destroy the body.
We also have
I'm-
a greater restoration in the bead, but I don't know if that's worth it.
I mean,
One
there's-
curse.
honestly, guys, there's not really much point in trying to decurse a dead body. We could just destroy the dead body. If we run into a live person rocking one of these, we could maybe try to, to cleanse them somehow. But
Yeah.
right now, we should just destroy it and save our resources.
But again, do we DM,
Mhm.
have we had any indication that fire would cleanse a dead body, would
A dead
destroy
body with a cyst on it.
We haven't really had the opportunity
Yeah,
to do
you
a
guys
whole lot of.
yeah.
and would in destroying this cyst, would we be causing another, time rift thing where we get shot into the future and or the past?
No, it's not cysts. It's the old ones themselves.
Okay. So this is more of
It's a good question, though.
And I don't think that we've been specifically told that fire would cleanse it, but I feel
just
like
an
between the
assumption we're
fact that
making.
fire destroys the body and it kind of needs a body to be the host, that's kind of what Mel is thinking. Like it getting rid of the body would get rid of the host that it could be using. So that's her line of thought. Obviously, she could be completely wrong. Maybe flame is the catalyst of its rebirth, but hopefully not.
When you cast Detect Magic, Tilda, on the spider body, nothing shows up.
Okay. And
Well, she
what
has to
about
detect
if I
magic up.
moved it? Yeah, I was gonna move it to the body of the guy,
Mm-hmm.
specifically that section where the growth is.
Right. There is slight
Hello?
necromancy there.
Okay. So it's still alive enough to give off some kind of
It's just
Yeah.
been severely weakened, essentially.
yeah,
Okay.
probably. That
Alright,
is
so what
probably
we
what
need to-
caused this guy to come in here in the first place.
Yeah, it almost certainly
Mm.
is, since we noticed that.
Probably.
Now question. Shit. Question went away.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, I remember now. I was gonna say, not question. But possibility, what we need to do is recruit a bunch of those spider ladies, well, spider people, and convince them to help us, and we can just sick them all on the old ones, and then they weaken them by draining their blood.
Well, why don't you
is-
think about how we could possibly convince them to work with us after we've brutally murdered one of their own?
Also,
Well,
We can bring
there's
him
There's
four
back.
of them.
I don't think Old One blood works the same way. Like, Edric, no fucking idea. But Aoife's been studying them pretty closely. They have a bunch of vestigial backup organs.
But what
We're
if we
gonna need a
took
lot
them
of spider.
and push them over there? So, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if blood stuff's gonna work too great on, a pile of silly putty with like 15 hearts the size of a city.
Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, it's not really a serious suggestion. It's more so
Now the
stupid one
teleportation,
joke,
their
but-
teleportation abilities,
yeah,
that is useful.
Tap's head.
Have them be like little backpacks for everybody, and if it gets real weird, they just phase everybody out.
Well,
And,
we
like,
don't
that's
know if they
their
can
only
phase anybody
job.
with them.
We don't, but we could
might-
ask if we find them.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on how evil they are. They might just take us to the Shadowfell and eat us.
True.
Yeah, we've all been there.
We've all been there.
Edric might never have been to the Shadowfell, actually, has he?
I mean, he's an 18th level paladin from the Feywild. I can assume that he's had a trip or two.
That's fair. So I guess check out these doors, see what's up.
You want me to cast detect magic on them while I've still got it, or
Oh yeah, while you still got
real
it up,
quick.
you might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
whoosh? Any magic, DM?
Which door are you whooshing at? Oh,
one.
no magic.
Okay. Nope. Free and clear, darling. And I shall be over there while you futz with the lock.
All right. Investigation
Yes,
Okay.
please.
or see if it's trapped, etc. etc.
One second, my app's being weird. I'll be right back.
It does not appear trapped, but it does appear locked.
Okay. I will then attempt to unlock it.
All right, sounds good. You have. You don't even have to look at it at this point. It's just like you're talking to Melanie. She shrinks down back to size.
So anyway, I was thinking about Shadok. We could just for having this totally normal conversation.
Click.
Look at this. Did he?
And then do you open the door?
Yes, I will open the door.
All right. It is a long hallway. Over this way.
Sleep, guys. Look at it. So majestic.
What's happening? Oh, so majestic.
So majestic.
Oh.
Majestic.
I think there's something about like huskies that lends them to sleeping like that because, like, Jack's daughter's dog Luna is a golden husky mix,
Oh my
And,
god. So
she
much
sleeps-
fur.
just like that.
That's how Orpheus likes to
Or
sleep,
not
too.
a lab husky mix. I think it's a lab husky mix. I can't remember, but it's not just husky.
Who's Jack?
My
Oh,
theory
sorry,
is
my
that she
mom's
gets a hot
boyfriend.
belly.
Got it.
Yeah. And that's how Orphe likes to sleep, and his belly runs very hot.
Hmm.
But
I just love how she decides to like leave the head hanging over the edge, like she just doesn't know how beds work. So what was behind those doors? I'm sorry for being distracting.
it's a
My
long
apologies.
hallway. There's like 2 sarcophagi, and it looks like it loops back around.
Yeah, back to the altar room.
Yes.
Uh,
Back to the altar room.
and no other branch. I'll travel down to see any branching, interesting, sarcophagi or branching. Hidden
Yeah,
walls.
these don't look like it. They have been touched. No strange branching.
Scroll out and see. Must have missed something, right?
Well, we've got a bunch of other doors, other places. I mean, this place might not go very far because this was an addition later on, right?
This was an addition. Hold on. This was an addition later on. This alcove full of bodies.
Oh, the whole thing wasn't just that piece. Okay,
Yeah,
I must have
well, that you don't know about the other side. You haven't been there yet, but this piece definitely.
They realized they were running out of storage space and broke down a couple walls to make new space.
Oh. Look at little Orpheus.
Little,
Little,
if such a word
Little.
can be used.
So
for him.
little air quotes.
He sleeps just like Tano. I love it.
He
Got
always
hot
sleeps
belly.
like that.
Did I post the picture of Odin sleeping like that? Here?
Oh.
Maybe. Let me see. It's not as good of a picture because I didn't want to move because the last time I did, he flipped himself over and I was like, fucking goddamn it.
Also, I love that Orpheus is comfortable enough to sleep like that. Like that means your cat loves you so much. If he's asleep like that,
Every night,
he knows you won't eat.
I lay down.
Yeah.
He lays on top of me for like 5 minutes, and then he gets off and
Oh,
like
can you
circles
breathe?
me. He lays on my hip, so it's fine.
Oh, thank God.
Which I do have pictures of him doing that. It's always awful. But he circles me a couple times, and then he'll decide to lay near my head. But he doesn't just lay down; he flops, and he inevitably throws all 25 pounds directly into my head. And then he just squirms around until he's laying like that, literally pressed against the side of my face.
Oh,
This
I
is
love
damn
it.
picture.
It's incredible I don't have severe brain damage from my cat laying on me because he's so freaking heavy.
I mean, my cat's well, Luke, not Leia. Luke will throw himself down when he lays with me, but he's also like 11 pounds. So, it's like completely
that.
different. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm on my side, he's laying on my hip.
I fucking love that picture so much.
He looks like a goddamn closet monster. Like something come out to suck your soul out.
Every night. It's part of
That's
the
This is-
routine.
cryptid. He's a cryptid.
Yeah, I was about to say he's a cryptid.
Yeah, your cat's
This
a
is
cryptid.
cryptid Orpheus.
But
and I
that's his
love
daily
him.
routine. For further
Right.
context, I'm 6'1", like I'm not a small person. And he
No, we
rests
know.
his ass like on my rib cage, and then his head will be down by my knee.
Oh, Jesus.
Good God, he's just so fucking big.
He's such a big boy.
He's
Has
very
he ever
large.
tried to climb on your back?
Yeah,
Ugh.
when he was younger.
Okay.
He's not that active anymore because he's too big to be super active. It's a lot of energy to move a 25-pound body.
Yeah, you're
That's
not
true.
kidding.
He's
Is there-
large for a cat, but very small for a teamster.
Yeah.
Like Jorts.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Sorry.
No, it's cool.
Honestly, I'm kind of fading, so unless we're going into another door somewhere.
Basically, Ro is like, you got any more puzzles that you're gonna spring literally next week?
I just want another riddle. I want a riddle for me.
I'm
Fiddle-dee-dee.
gonna be honest, I was real proud of both myself and Melanie that we got it and we're right. I was really thinking it was gonna just like punch me in the face. So,
Yeah, you did good, kid.
Well, DM would now be a good stopping point since people are fading, and I'm gonna be honest, I need to go to bed reasonably timed tonight.
Yeah, sure.
Or should we?
That would be fine. This is
I don't
a
know
good
how much is left.
This is a good stopping point for now.
I see how it is. I come back and everyone's like, "Let's go."
You guys could decide what you want to do
before
next.
you came back.
I believe it.
Hello, Orpheus.
I think that what
What a
Mel
pose.
would like to do, what Mel's idea is that there's probably, and she could be wrong, of course, but this is both kind of like she's thinking that there's probably something in here that's like the source of some of this fuckery. And so her idea is that maybe we kind of like go through, clear out any random nonsense that seems dangerous, and then if we seem to find like the source or like
Nonsense.
a point of this that is really bad, we should sleep before we go into it, so we go in rested and like ready and maybe like see it and plan and stuff like that. But obviously, you know how plans go. Plans go kind of awry with us. So
My only concern with that is not alerting whatever the big rumpus
Right.
is. I made a classically Dex dumpy paladin. Any chance of sneaking
Flop,
by
flop,
something or
flop.
sneaking away from something, it doesn't exist for me.
that's a good point. But we've got quiet scouts, like between rain and invisibility, or like some of us that can be quiet if we need to be. We could scout pretty well with, so we can probably find out if something's going in down and then get out without it knowing.
Yeah.
Or we might just go in with half spell slots and get murdered or whatever, that could happen too.
We're trying to avoid that one.
Yeah, it happens eventually.
Happens to everyone eventually.
Exactly,
Being slaughtered by things and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah. Decide what you guys want to do next week, and if everybody is good for the 26th, then we'll see you the 26th.
Should
Yeah,
be.
I'll be here.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm
I'll
good.
be gone the next week. I'll be gone on the 3rd. Or the 2nd.
Or the 2nd. Okay. Labor Day. Is that Labor Day weekend?
It is.
Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend. I'm going to visit family that weekend.
All right. Sounds good. All right.
Everybody have a good one.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for the game.
You